Hey Leo rising. This is your February general reading, and you have a interesting month coming up. Definitely a very interesting month. So your overall turn of the month is the Four of Pentacles. Now this is being management. You have a great position of power. It's also philanthropy, so there'll be some charity involved, whether you're doing a sports team, whether it's heading the group at work, and so you're doing some charity, self-sacrificing things, at home, taking a hard look at your family and making sure that you're setting a good example. This is a great power card. So I also like looking at this card, because of the way that it's stating, that you have your intuition, your mind, you have your heart, and you have your body all balanced. So you're making informed decisions. You are, again, this is your home life, okay? So there's going to be some sudden shock blindsiding and, a chaos, good or bad, don't know. You can also see things from a different perspective as well. So, building firm foundations at home, not building things at home on illusion. There's no point pretending that everything at home is wonderful. I put this down to Facebook pages. Oh, look, me and my family are the most fabulous families in the whole wide world, when really everybody knows that it's chaos behind those doors. So there is absolutely no point trying to build a fantasy. And it's all going to come crashing down around you. So this is building, I also see this as building firm foundations, building, solid ground. So are you volunteering this month, going to be putting your hand up for charity, doing a help for the local sports team, leading your team at work financially, perhaps giving advice to someone, intuition, intuitive advice, giving counsel to someone, being balanced, self-sacrificing this month for the people around you. Now at work, you're feeling trapped. Maybe all your money's tied up and you've been waiting for some news. Feeling like your hands are tied at work. Maybe you don't feel like you've got much support at work. Maybe you feel like you're trapped in your job. Maybe you hate your job. It's interesting because there's a castle at the back of there, and she's surrounded by these swords, which could be seen as lessons. They could be seen as lessons. They could be seen as experience. They could be, and you're feeling trapped. You're feeling tied. And because this is work, is your money tied? Do you feel tied to your job? Do you feel like you don't have any time? And getting back to this, what do you need to self-sacrifice? Do you need to sacrifice some of the work hours so that you can have the full balance? Is that what you need to do? So, how are you feeling trapped at work? It could be something as simple as, being made to work overtime when you really don't want to work the weekend. Or it could be major as, you really want to quit this job. Okay, now at the home with the chaos, what's going on at home? What have you been blindsided about? What sudden shock is coming in? Have you built your family on foundations that weren't real? Have you been fooling yourself? Have you been ignoring what was blatantly obvious, and now it's all coming crashing down around your ears? Could you turn this around? Could you turn this around and have a different perspective? And is this a lesson that you're being taught so that you, again, self-sacrifice and start building on firm foundations? So this is a Capricorn card. I see this as a Capricorn. I see Capricorn in this card now. I also see it bearing fruit. I feel like this is for the love position this month. So I feel like maybe you and your partner are holding things back, and so you're not getting a proper fruitful commitment. Your relationship is not moving on. because one or the other is holding something back. And also, if you look there, there's like a newspaper. There's a newspaper there in her hand. What is that signifying? What is there news that's going to come out? Is there secrets that are going to come out? Also, the bearing the fruit. Is this a month where you might be bearing fruit? As in, will you be finding out you're pregnant? Will you be finding out that you're, or will you be giving birth this month? Or is this couple bearing fruit as in you're moving on to the next stage? There could be a decision coming through, but you need to get back to your higher self and follow your gut and your intuition, okay? So that is your month. I hope you enjoy it. It's a bit of everything in there, but just remember that everything that happens, good or bad, you can turn it around. You absolutely can. It's all about changing your perspective. It's all about, this card here, the overall tone of the whole month, says that you have your handle on everything. You really do. You are balanced. So whatever comes up this month, you're actually going to be totally fine. So I'll see you next month.